Further to the ECM finding, the market last night, Dow Jones market last night went up significantly. I think the market is sort of a bit overreacted, and I have made some wrong decisions because I changed all my long contract to short contract. So this morning I'm going to see the result, and it's going to be very painful. But what I do not understand is I see that if you look at the analysis for the CBBC, there is quite a lot of bull contract in the market, and the market should go down. And again, as if you look at the figures from the US, was so good. That means I don't think the QE3 will coming out shortly. We'll see. I still believe that the market won't sort of go up a lot. Except today. Yeah. Very likely will open about 19500 or near 19500. So we'll see. So yesterday finished at 19513. Today is the 7th of September. So it should zoom up all the way up to 19500 to start off. Don't think there is a lot of room to go further up. There you go. It started at 19494. It's quite a lot there. And totally went past that median line, obviously. Yeah. Got some. That's the major resistance line there. I reckon if it go past this line today, then it will start going down. I don't think it will sort of go up a lot today, although it's high open for about more than 200 points. So the market end up bounce up, at that level. Was expecting that's the peak, but it's keep going up for another sort of 100 points. Not sure whether it will stop there because it's still got a lot of upward momentum. 19534 got some support, and I had put some contract from a client there. I had a really sort of wide stop because just in case the price fluctuate for about 200 points all of a sudden. So I had a very wide stop loss. Not sure whether it would go past that line again. If it's go past that line, the next level will be hitting 19632, I reckon. In particular, that candlestick doesn't really, make a lot of sense because if you look at longer period, it doesn't seem to have any whip at the top, or shorter period, it doesn't seem to have any indication where is the peak. So look at a 6 in the medium terms. Yes, it will come down for a bit, for about 30 points. Here we go. So if you look at the low point at this sector, so see the whip there is higher than the previous one. So it's still got some upward momentum. Yeah, it's very difficult to say now. Normally, when you see a whip like this, very likely it's going to sort of get to the peak point, but it doesn't work that way because see the previous peak is lower than this peak, so it's kind of like a sign of an uptrend. But if you look at the 12-range bar level, looks pretty much like uptrend with dynamic whip at the top, So I would say that the next level up will be 19633. Don't have any data to support to give me any sort of like info on between this area there. See, it's still sort of like very powerful, still sort of like climbing up. So that resistance line, this support line doesn't seem to have any. This resistance line there doesn't seem to have any function at all. At the peak 19559, which is the underlying index around like 19600, but not, I can't remember whether it actually went past 19600. I'm quite sure the underlying will have to get through 19600, you know, one or twice today. Possibly in the afternoon there might be another sort of boost before it will come down. It all depends on the reaction in Europe as well. I mean, I've got no choice but got to leave this, you know, past the afternoon. Doesn't sound like it's going to drop, you know, and I'm not going to quit now. So now it's past 11 o'clock and still got a fair bit of momentum going up. If you look at the whip at the bottom, yeah, one is higher than the other, you know. This is a 6-range bar chart, and this level 19534 doesn't play any function at all. You know, it's sort of it doesn't get past, you know, but you know, it bounced up again. So I might as well delete this line because it's not playing any function. Should be somewhere there. Look at the magnet line, the green line. It might have another sort of like, you know, 80, 90 points away from this green line before it will come down. So I'm not sure. I don't think this is the peak yet. So as I'm saying, there is about 100 points from a green line just now. Yeah, it's only about like half an hour or less than that. It just jump up. So the market end up like zooming up to 679. Was a lot higher than I was expected. You know, as I was expected 100 points away from a green line. Still hasn't got a sign showing it's going to stop. Reckon it will open slightly higher in the afternoon and might have some adjustment. We'll see.